What's up, guys? Shane from Findlay. We are back in 2025 with our first Athlete of the Week. Congratulations, young man. Luke, you are our Athlete of the Week. It sounds like you guys had a busy week. 5 games, tournaments, holidays. You actually had a couple teammates nominated also, but you stood out, averaging close to or over 20 points during that span. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, we played a lot of competition that game. We played bigger schools like 3A, and so it made me try a little bit harder than I usually do in our regular competition.
Now, Coach was saying you might be a little chip on your shoulder for being left off that varsity team last year, huh?
Oh, for sure.
Coach, I was talking a little bit earlier before you got here. It sounded like he was on fire, shooting from 6 feet beyond the arc. Couldn't miss. Just tell me a little bit about what happened during this week.
Well, I do remember in one of the games we started out Luke 6, the other team nothing.
It's a good start.
I think that was 8 because I think he got a layup where somebody else got a layup, but it was 8-0. They called timeout really fast. But the tournament that we play in Mesquite, we played the best competition we've played this year so far. They're bigger schools from Nevada and a couple from northern, and one from Utah and one from northern Nevada, which were all schools that thought that they were going to win the game. We never talk prior to games. We don't lay down smack or anything like that. We just play. But
that's rare this day and age.
Yeah. A quick story about Luke, though. Last year when I made the decision, Merch and I made the decision to come together with what team we were going to put on the floor last year. I had to have a talk with Luke, but prior to talking to Luke, I talked to his dad, and I explained to him, and his dad says, yeah, I like that decision. You know, I want him to play more and everything. So while I was talking to Luke right over here in the gym, it dawned on me that his dad hadn't talked to him. So when I told him he was going to be on the JV team, he said, you mean you got 10 players better than me? I said, well, no, I don't. But the whole idea was for him to play all the time. The only way he's going to be better for us on this team this year was that he played all the time
So
last
you took
year.
that opportunity, developed your game, and now here you are, Athlete of the Week. Tell me a little bit about how you felt. I'm sure you were upset, but tell me a little bit about how you felt in that moment, and then being able to come out, be a part of this varsity team, and lead them to a big week.
I just meant I had to further my bag and get better, work harder.
Motivate you a little bit?
Motivated me a lot, and that's why I was averaging 20.
Did Coach have to tell you the Michael Jordan story, or were you like, I don't want to hear that?
No.
Well, part of it, too, is that last year at the end of the year when the JV schedule ended, we brought him up to the varsity team for the playoffs, and he played a significant role in helping us win the championship last year. So going into this year, we kind of knew what we had, but he's been a lot better than I thought. So
very exciting.
Yeah.
So always love ball?
Yeah, always.
You got a ball in the crib, one of those kids that just day one dribbling?
Yeah, I got a silent ball.
So tell me a little bit about who's your favorite player? Who do you model your game after? What did you have a role model coming up? Other than these guys, I think they all just said me is what I just heard. So
Yeah, I like Kyrie, but my pops probably, they call him Otto. Automatic, so.
it's a good shout out to Pops.
yeah, I played with his dad. It's true.
Automatic,
Yes.
huh? Very cool. Very cool.
Yes.
So now you had a couple teammates nominated who also had good runs during the tournament. Tell me a little bit about playing with this group, right? I hear a lot of chatter back here. It usually means somebody's being funny. We've got some former athletes of the week, so we got a lot of nominees. Tell me a little bit about this year's team. We know what last year's team did. Tell me a little bit about this year's team.
Yeah, this year's team, I think it's a lot smaller than last year's, but we hustle, we play hard, and a lot of it is because of this practice, we do a lot of running, so I think that helps us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So now it's the start of a new year. What do you guys got on the horizon? You just wrapped up kind of the holiday tournament season, I'm sure. Probably getting some league stuff. What's on the horizon for Needles basketball?
We've got 14, 15 games left, all league games except for one. And then we start the playoffs in February, and then it's to defend the championship.
Very
So,
exciting. You're up for it?
Yeah.
Very
I think
cool.
we're on a 17-game win streak
It's a good streak to be on.
from last year to this year.
Very cool. I saw you got the banner up over there, recognized here. Congratulations, guys, young man. I know you enjoyed this interview. I could tell.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you guys. I'm sure we'll be back out to see you guys again, especially with all the success you've had. So congratulations. Have a good practice, and sounds like they want to do some conditioning, Coach.
Oh yes, we do lots of that. They like it.
Perfect.
They like it now, so
Perfect.
we do lots of that.
We'll let you guys get to work. Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
All right.